In this video, I want to talk about how to go from binary, so basically base 2, to base 10, which is the base in which we generally work. The way to do this is pretty straightforward and easy, so I'm not gonna talk about theory and stuff like that. I'm just gonna show you a practical example. So let's suppose we have the number 1,000, so 1000, and which is basically in binary, so in base 2. And we want to know the equivalent of 1000 in base 10. What I'm going to do here is going to be pretty easy. So I'm going to take the 1, which is the first number, times 2, because we are working in base 2, raised to the power of the number I have left. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do the same for the other numbers. Well, I just choose 1 0 0 0. So this is actually pretty stupid, but because it's gonna be a 0, but I'm just gonna do it for just to show you. So plus 0 times 2 raised to the power of, I just have two numbers left, so 2 plus 0 raised to the, times 2 raised to the power of 1 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power of 0. So those are just a bunch of zeros. So I'm basically going to have 1 times 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, and this is going to be 8 plus 0 is going to be 8. So again, this is pretty straightforward. Just take the first number and you multiply it by the base, which is 2, raised to the power of the number you have left, up until 0. So yeah, this is pretty straightforward. So 1 0 0 0, so 1 0 in base 2 is equal to 8 in base 10. Okay, let's crack on with another example here. Let's suppose we have, I don't know, something slightly different. 1 0 0 0 1 in base 2. I want to know the equivalent in base 10 once again. So I'm just gonna be, doing the same thing again. So I'm gonna take the first number, which is 1, times 2, which is the base, raised to the power of the number I have left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 0 times 2 raised to the power of the number I have left. So 3 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power of the number I have left. So 2 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power of the number I have left, which is 1, plus 1, which is my very last number, times 2 raised to the power of the number I have left, which are none, so 0. And this is gonna give me 1 times 16 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, so a bunch of 0, plus 1 times 1. So remember that a number raised to 0 is basically 1. It's gonna be 16 plus 1, which is 17. So the equivalent of 1,000,1 in base 2 is 17 in base 10. So this is actually pretty straightforward. It's very easy to do.